This is gonna be mighty shitty. So it's either gonna end okay or it's gonna end very badly. Thanks for cutting me off. That's really cool. No! Little bastard. It was good you stopped. But you know, that's something I'm starting to do, is actually flick my high beams on when I think people might end up cutting me off. And it does help, that's for sure, to increase that visibility, because I don't ride with my high beams on all the time. I know some people do. Oh, look at that sunset in the mirror. Beautiful. That's one thing, forest fires sure do bring out those sunsets. My last vlog I posted, I talked a little bit about the forest fires that were going on in the region, and so I thought I would post a quick update today before we're actually heading off again tomorrow to do a bit more camping. And I wanted to just let everybody know, you know, I'm okay here, like where we are in the city here. We're okay, and we're still in no immediate danger or anything like that. And actually, people who are being evacuated from other areas nearby are being sent here. So the other good thing is that the fires, they're making some progress on the fires. The water bombers have been just like, and the fire suppression planes have been going non-stop like crazy, so it's good. They've got some extra crews in to help out with that as well. They've got extra firefighters coming in. Province of Alberta has been so fabulous to help out. And so the good news, damn, those birds always want to attack me, it's crazy. And so the good news is also that they've made progress with containing the fire. So some of the ones that were of concern, they have successfully contained a really good percentage, and the other ones that are still quite active, they've contained them a bit, and hopefully they continue to make some progress with the containment. And if all goes well, we'll get some more rain that's being forecasted, and the temperatures are supposed to cool off a little bit. Although with the cooler temps, they're saying there might be more wind, and with the wind, we all know that might not be a great thing. So it's just continue to keep everybody in your thoughts. I feel just horrible for those people that have, oh shit, this is not going to look really good. Why don't they put a freaking sign a lot? Oh, this is going to be mighty shitty. Oh, fuck, it's soft. Seriously, right now, riding on this, it is so soft. I can feel my bike freaking sinking in like crazy. It's unreal. The tire is, seriously, I can feel it like slipping. It's not good. Bastards. Well, here's my little take at doing some adventure riding. Jeez, asswipe. Just don't frickin' make me eat your dust. Now I get to eat more dust. I guess I was just being a bitch. Go ahead. I would be passing me too if I was riding. I'm doing like frickin' 35 kilometers an hour. That's not miles an hour. This is shit. Ew, it feels awful. Okay, I definitely would love to have a dual sport right now. Yeah, I love my bike, but it really does not do really good on soft gravel. Wow. I've ridden on like shitty roads like this before, but it's good practice, I guess, if I ever go do Alaska. Mind you, I don't know if I'd go do Alaska on a 250. I don't think the CBR would love Alaska. I don't know, maybe it would. It was really cool, actually. We were just going, well, we already went. We went to Muncho Lake, which is close to the Yukon border, and it was really cool because I met quite a few people that were riding that were doing the Alcan, or the Alaska Highway, and it was pretty neat to talk to some of these people from all over the place. Oregon, California, it was really cool. So it was also cool because I actually met a girl. Whoa, that was very slick. That's insane. So I also met a girl. My bike is riding like shit. I'm pissed. My chain is missing. But anyway, yeah, so I met a girl who actually was from California, and I asked them if they were doing the Alaska route when they were fueling up, and they were, and she was actually riding a Ninja, and that was pretty cool. It was just, I think it was a 300. I actually didn't look very closely. It wasn't like the higher CC one. And so I asked her how that went. She said, oh, it wasn't too bad, but her partner was actually riding a freaking like super sport Ducati doing the Alaska Highway. That's pretty cool, the Alaska Loop. So apparently his was a little more challenging, which I can kind of imagine, but I thought that was pretty neat. So it was cool to meet those kind of people. What was I talking about in the first place? Oh yeah, the forest fire updates, and so that's pretty good news. But I also just did really want to say a huge thank you for everybody who commented with such awesome support and words of concern. And like I said, we're okay here, so thank you everybody for the words of support and for your concern. So very sweet. And also I did want to mention too, there was people that, you know, like they mentioned, they've been in similar situations and they've experienced a lot of the wildfire activities and that sort of thing. And actually there, Doug, who commented from Alberta, which is the province right next door to me. I don't know if anybody heard about the massive Fort McMurray fires that happened in Alberta. They were some of the worst fires last year that happened in Canada, in history of Canada. And Doug was actually talking about how he had to endure an evacuation as well, and that was, you know, that's pretty difficult. So on that note, something else, Doug, thanks for mentioning, was about the trying to help out wherever you can. If that means, I'm actually going to go ride the other way because there's a really pretty sunset tonight. From obviously with all the forest fires comes really nice sunsets. But Doug had mentioned, you know, if you can help out in any way that you can, that support is just so important. And that's an excellent point. So thank you everybody for the support again. Vegas Girl, I also wanted to make a little comment because she had an excellent point. And it was interesting because she said she figured I would be, knowing me, I would be all prepared. And I am and I'm not. So we're kind of prepared with some stuff, but quite honestly, I really didn't give a lot of thought to, you know, the preparedness that needs to happen in terms of having some of your paperwork in order and that type of thing. So it's a really good reminder to us all. These kinds of things can happen to any of us, and it may not even be forest fires. It could be earthquake. A lot of us are on earthquake belts. It could be anything, flooding, you name it. So it's always really good to be prepared and to think about being prepared in whatever way that you can. So I know after reading Vegas Girl's comment, I actually even was thinking, you know, I gotta do this, and after I read that, I was like, I'm doing it. And so that afternoon, which was just the other day, I actually did go ahead, and we already kind of had a bug out bag ready to go, but we did get our paperwork and that type of thing all in order. So smart thing to do, you know. Like I said, it can happen to any of us at any time. Some people had like minutes to be prepared to go, so it's not even a matter that sometimes you have days to prepare. Sometimes you have hours, if that, to prepare. So always really good to keep that in the back of our minds and be ready for anything that gets thrown our way. So I hope you all have a fabulous week. I will be again off the grid this weekend. We're heading out again, and so I might be a little bit late doing my shout out Sunday, so I might post that late on Sunday. Or again, those of you who know me know sometimes I don't get to it till Monday morning, so that might also happen. So just a heads up, might be a little bit late. Look at the beautiful sunset that's happening here. I'm actually going to head west a little bit more and see if I can get a little bit more of that sunset. Oh my word, passing by this dump, it just freaking reeks. It's so freaking horrible. Okay, get off my butt there, buddy. Zoom.